Tamar Institute is a youth center located in the center of Ramallah. The purpose is to provide support and encourage projects that work with nonviolent peace. The children volunteer their time to help other youth in the community, have art classes, educational resources, and a library. Some of the youth at the Tamar Institute wanted to participate in the Crossing Borders project and decided to take a field trip together for their photo shoots and stories. They decided to go to the Amari refugee camp that is located in the Ramallah district. They chose this because they felt that the camp reflects the Palestinian suffering more than their own. The group's participants are from the local upper class and view that their lives are normal and will not represent the Palestinian suffering. Although, I may add, that Ramallah is isolated and had suffered many closures, curfews, and bombings, arrests, and settlement building like any other West Bank town. The Ramallahs also need special permission to leave and enter into other West Bank towns, and is surrounded by a 10-meter barbed wired and tower-inflicted security wall. The inhabitants risk being arrested at any moment, without any rights to a lawyer or a telephone call to their family. Ramallah is the PLO's ministry office, where Yasser Arafat once ruled. At the beginning of the Second Intifada, Ramallah suffered daily bombings, Israeli tank patrols, jeep patrols, and nightly raids with arrests of males from 14 and over. I must say that this is not a normal life, as the participants in the youth group voiced. Yet their lives may not have been as desperate as those who live in a mere refugee camp. Many in the group have not been inside of the camp, and this was their first time. The participants' eyes opened to a different and harder life than their own. Some of the participants did other stories of their favorite things, or images that represent Palestine. Amari refugee camp, located in Ramallah, with a population of 5,907. Amari camp was established in 1949 on an area of 90 dunams that borders Al-Baray. By 1957, all tents of the camp were replaced with cement block shelters at 10 meters by 10 meters. Like most of the West Bank camps, Amari suffers from overcrowding, poor sewerage, and water networks. Today, the people in the camp are free to leave the camp into Ramallah. Like other Palestinian refugee camps, as the population expanded, they built their houses one on top of another. Unlike those living in Ramallah in 1947 to 1948, the people living in Amir refugee camp migrated now non-existent Palestinian villages, which were replaced by Jewish villages or are left as a rubble of stones. The inhabitants have not been able to return to their original homes, nor to the land where their homes once stood. They are not wealthy as some of the inhabitants in Ramallah, because they have lost all that they had and were giving nothing in return, or nothing as a place to start new.
طول حرماني